Human beings are strange. We're the only species that looks at a mountain and thinks, let's dig through it. We look at the bottom of the ocean and say, let's build a tunnel there. We split atoms, drill deeper into Earth than anyone ever imagined, and build structures so massive they can be seen from space. But every great engineering achievement comes with a question. What happens if something goes wrong? Because some places on Earth are so dangerous that a single mistake, a tiny crack, or one unexpected disaster can turn an engineering masterpiece into a nightmare. Today, we're counting down the most dangerous places humans have ever built. These aren't just dangerous because they're big. They're dangerous because of what's inside them, what's beneath them, or what could happen if they ever failed. So buckle up and let's visit the places where human ambition pushed the limits of engineering and sometimes paid a terrifying price. 7. The Kola Super Deep Borehole. This might not look dangerous, but beneath this small metal cover is the deepest hole humans have ever drilled. In 1970, Soviet scientists wanted to explore what lay beneath the Earth's crust. So they kept drilling and drilling and drilling. After nearly 20 years, they reached a depth of 12.2 kilometers, deeper than Mount Everest is tall. Their goal wasn't oil or treasure, it was pure science. But the deeper they went, the hotter it became. Scientists expected temperatures of around 100 degrees Celsius. Instead, they found nearly 180 degrees Celsius. The rocks became so soft that drilling any deeper became almost impossible. Eventually, the project was abandoned. Over the years, strange rumors spread across the internet, with some people claiming scientists had drilled into hell after hearing mysterious sounds from the hole. It made for a great horror story, but it was completely fake. The real reason was much simpler. The Earth was just too hot. Sometimes, nature doesn't need monsters to stop us. It just turns up the temperature. 6. The Three Gorges Dam. Imagine trying to stop one of the world's largest rivers with a wall made by humans. That's exactly what the Three Gorges Dam does. Stretching over 2 kilometers across the Yangtze River, it's the largest hydroelectric power station in the world, generating enough electricity for millions of homes. But there's a catch. Behind this dam sits billions of tons of water. If the structure were ever to fail because of a major disaster or other extreme event, the resulting flood could be catastrophic for communities downstream. That's why the dam is constantly monitored with advanced sensors and undergoes regular inspections. Building it wasn't easy either. More than 1 million people had to relocate as entire towns and villages disappeared beneath the rising reservoir. It's an incredible engineering achievement, but also a reminder that controlling nature always comes with enormous responsibility. 5. The Channel Tunnel. What if I told you you could travel between England and France without ever seeing the ocean? Welcome to the Channel Tunnel, one of the greatest engineering projects ever built. Stretching about 50 kilometers, with nearly 38 kilometers running beneath the seabed, it's the longest underwater section of any rail tunnel in the world. Building it took 6 years, thousands of workers, and massive tunnel boring machines that drilled through solid rock beneath the sea. Now, imagine making a mistake when you're trapped beneath millions of tons of water. That's why the tunnel is equipped with emergency exits, ventilation systems, fire protection, and constant monitoring to keep passengers safe. Every day, trains carrying thousands of people pass through it without a problem. It's an incredible example of engineering, but also proof that even the safest places require extraordinary planning when you're traveling under an entire ocean. 4. Norilsk Mines. Most people think mining is dangerous, but the Norilsk mines take that danger to another level. Located deep in the Arctic, these mines produce valuable metals like nickel, copper, and palladium, materials used in everything from smartphones to electric cars. The challenge? The freezing temperatures, the deep underground tunnels, and the constant risk of rockfalls, equipment failures, and hazardous gases. Above ground, winters can be brutally cold. Below ground, miners work in long, dark tunnels where every safety procedure matters. Despite the risks, thousands of workers have helped supply metals that power modern technology. It's a place where human determination meets one of the harshest environments on Earth. 3. The Large Hadron Collider. What if I told you the world's most powerful machine doesn't build anything? It smashes tiny particles together. Welcome to the Large Hadron Collider, or LHC. Buried about 100 meters underground, this 27-kilometer-long particle accelerator fires particles at nearly the speed of light before crashing them into each other. Why? To understand how the universe works, from the smallest particles to the origins of the cosmos. Now, a machine this powerful sounds terrifying. Over the years, rumors claimed it could create black holes and destroy the Earth. Luckily, Those rumors were completely false. The real challenge isn't a doomsday scenario. It's the incredible precision needed to operate one of the most advanced scientific machines ever built. One tiny technical failure can shut down years of research and cost millions of dollars. The Large Hadron Collider isn't dangerous because it's trying to end the world. It's dangerous because pushing the boundaries of science requires extraordinary engineering. 2. Fukushima Daiichi Nuclear Power Plant. On March 11, 2011, Japan was hit by one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded. But the earthquake wasn't the biggest problem. Just minutes later, a massive tsunami crashed into the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. The giant waves flooded the backup generators that powered the cooling systems. Without cooling, the reactor cores began to overheat. Hydrogen gas built up inside the buildings, and powerful explosions followed. This wasn't caused by a failed experiment. It was a disaster triggered by the overwhelming force of nature. More than 150,000 people were evacuated from nearby areas, and the cleanup has continued for years. Fukushima became a powerful reminder that even the most advanced technology can't always defeat Mother Nature. 1. Chernobyl. New safe confinement. Imagine building a structure not to protect people from the weather, but to protect the world from a building. That's exactly what the new safe confinement does. After the 1986 Chernobyl disaster, the original concrete shelter began to weaken over time. Engineers knew they needed a permanent solution, so they built one of the largest movable structures ever created, a gigantic steel arch standing over 100 meters tall and weighing more than 36,000 tons. Instead of building it directly over the highly radioactive reactor, workers assembled it nearby and then slowly slid it into place. Its mission is simple: seal in the remaining radioactive material, protect workers, and allow the damaged reactor to be safely dismantled over the coming decades. It's one of humanity's greatest engineering achievements, built to contain one of humanity's greatest engineering failures.